I hope we are all well and welcome to this week's Saturday School. Now, just before I get into it, just before I get into today's content, can you all hear me? It's one thing about doing these webinars, it's great, that we all get to spend, get to do this learning from our home. However, it's literally me just talking into a computer. I can't see anyone. All I can see is that we've got a number of people attending, but I have no idea if you can hear me. So if you could just pop that in the chat, and I can just confirm that you can hear me. Okay, perfect. You can hear me loud and clear. Okay, brilliant. Okay, right, everyone. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, you can all confirm that you can hear me, which is great. Nice to see you there, Maggie. Yes, nice to know that you're on the call with us, Maggie. Likewise, Lynette. Oh, Fabian. Nice to know that you're with us, Fabian. Okay, right. Now, let's get into it. Now, look, I hope you're all well. And look, the reason why I'm doing this webinar today, we're going to be running for about an hour and a half. Okay, when I say an hour and a half, I mean until around about 12:30. All right. So we're going to be running to about 12:30. I'm going to do the first section of today's training, and then we've got a very, very, very special guest coming up. Okay. Now, look, some of you might have heard me speak before. As I just was going through, I've recognised quite a few names that you've no doubt heard me speak before. For me, look, it's all about, right, come on then, everyone, let's now make some money. Let's really, really now get to it. No doubt we've all done lots of our courses at the Internet Business School. You might have sat our 3-day workshop. You might have done my affiliate marketing training, my local business marketing training. You might have done Stas's training. You might have done lots of different training. However, if we're not yet making any money, there's a reason. And I'm going to be covering off, how we can go about now starting to step up and let's just make some cash. Let's get this really moving now. We coach literally hundreds of people at the Internet Business School every single year, if not thousands. Now, some people go on to do really well. They really do. However, a lot of us don't go on to make a penny. And why is that? Why is that? Because we want you all to go on to achieve whatever level of success that you want to achieve. Why? Because you want to achieve it. And you come to us as people to help you to get you to where it is that you want to be. So you might want to be making a 5-figure monthly income. You might want to be a multi-millionaire. Now look, anything is possible. However, there's some real clear things that you really got to understand, some real specific structure, business plans, mindset. There are some things that you really need to understand before you can start making that income. A lot of us, we might do some of this digital marketing training, or we might have done Bitcoin training or trading stock markets or something like that. And, we're just looking to just find the magic solution that will, go on to generate us thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. However, it doesn't always just work just like that, okay? And it's not realistic. I'm the coach. I mean, look, we've got lots of coaches here at the Internet Business School, but I am the coach that, what, I will deliver it to you in a completely realistic way. Because all I want is for you to go on to achieve success. So I'm going to say to you this is that, look, when you're getting started in business, in your digital business, it's not always easy. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it. Everyone and their dog. If it was so easy, all I've got to do is press this button and that button and that button, and now I'm making all this money, everyone would be doing it because you would have done it. It would have worked really well for you. You would then go and tell your friend it works for them. They then tell their friend. And before you know it, everyone tells everybody else. And all we've got to do is go onto this platform, press this button, and you go on to make loads and loads and loads of money. However, that is not realistic. So in which case, the sort of training that I would deliver is always being very clear, honest, and giving you just the real deal, the realness of what this game is. Now, look, you can go on to achieve great success, every single one of you, I can promise you that. I came and I'd done the training with Simon Coulson on his 3-day workshop in 2012. I applied what it was that he taught me. I really applied it. But one of the crucial things of what I also chose to do is have a mentor. So I chose to try and get as close to people like Simon Coulson as possible, because I realized that I had to learn more than just how to get on the front page of Google. I had to learn how to be an effective entrepreneur. So I can't stress that enough, everyone. That yeah, we want to go on to make a load of money, which is great. However, we've got to learn how to be a very good online entrepreneur. Once you discover how to be a good entrepreneur, guess what? The money will follow. I can promise you that. All right. So let's get into it, because I'm going to go through today. I'm going to show you how, to become financially free. I'm going to show you how you can start making £1,000 in your next 30 days. I'm going to show you a little bit about mindset, who you need to become. So I'm going to cover quite a bit of information. If you've got any questions or anything like that, as I go through, please feel free to pop it in the chat, okay? Just pop it in the chat, and I will try and touch base in the chat after every section that I do. I'm just looking in the chat now, see if there's anything in there I need to address, and everything's all good. Okay, cool. So let's get into it, everyone, okay? Let's get into it, yeah? Now look, believe it or not, some of you might have seen this slide before, but look, believe it or not, 20% of your online success, so 20% of you achieving the financial income of what you're looking to achieve, 20% of that comes by way of strategy. Believe it or not, everyone, making money is not that hard. I promise you that. However, look, I've got this presenter clicker in my hand. Look, buy this for £1, sell it for £2. I'm making money. What's a strategy that I can use? Social media. Okay, fine. So making money is not that hard. It's not. However, we focus so much on strategy, but we really miss the main bulk of where success really is, and that is within your mindset. So it's about your mindset, how you think towards achieving success. That's the most important part of all of this. Some of you might have done some of my training of where I go into a lot of detail about who you need to become. Right, Maggie? Yeah? Who you need to become. Right, Fabian? Yeah? Because that's what this is. You want to go on to generate a great 5-figure monthly income, a 6-figure income. All right, great. But who do you need to become? Because it's more than just getting on the front page of Google. It's more than just going on a course, seeing how to get on the front page of Google, or how to, do affiliate marketing, or how to do an e-commerce website. It's more than just that. It's who you are. So what I mean by that is, look, we coach a heck of a lot of people, and the amount of excuses that I hear every single week, I'll be honest with you, every single week without fail, I will hear, Jay, look, I've done the course, right? I went on the 3-day course with Simon. And then I started getting into your affiliate marketing stuff. I watched all the training, Jay. I got started, Jay. I got started. Oh, man, but you never guess what happened to me. Oh, man, you never guess what. Oh, man. I had to take the dog for a walk, Jay. You don't understand, Jay. I had to take the dog for a walk. Oh, man. It was my wife's birthday. Oh, it was the kids. It was this, it was that, it's work, Jay, I had to work, Jay, Jay, I had to move home, I went on holiday, Jay. And I hear this every single week of my life, every single week. And I'm like, all right, fine, okay? Because the thing is that successful people, we all have got lives, all of us. However, successful people, we don't allow our personal circumstances to get in the way of us achieving our financial success. And these are the real key components that I really need each and every one of you to understand. That we've all got busy lives, me included. I've got a little 7-year-old beautiful daughter. Yeah, and we're always going on little adventures and all the rest of it. Not only that, I've got family, I've got friends, I've got this, I've got that. However, of course, business is a top priority as well. So, nothing like typically will get in the way of business. Of course not. So the same thing needs to apply to you, that, there can't be any excuses, because each and every one of you are competent. We're all the same, like we've all got 2 eyes, nose and a mouth, right? We're all the same. We've all got 2 hands, for example. So that means that, we're all capable of achieving whatever level of success that you want to achieve. But we've got to sometimes just really open up our eyes and really look to see who we really are. Who are we really? What excuses, what delusional stuff do we want to tell ourselves as to why we're not achieving the success that ultimately we want to achieve? But now I'm here to say, look, let's cut that out. You want to go on to achieve success? Great. I'm going to give you some strategies in a moment. of how you can make money in the next 30 days. You know, how you can become financially free for the rest of your life. I'm going to give you some strategies. I'm going to show you the things of what you need to be working on in order for you to achieve that. But what I also need to follow up with and say that, look, we're not going to get there if we're going to be continuing to make excuses. And I'm not saying that any of you, you know, we've got over 100 people on our call right now. I'm not saying that any of you ever make any excuses, right? Of course not, yeah? That's not what I'm saying here. But what I am saying is that I want us to now start getting really realistic and start recognizing that the person that you currently are right here, right now, currently produces the results that you currently achieve right here, right now. If you now want to go on to achieve a heck of a lot more, then who do you need to become? Okay, what does that person look like? It's like if I want to go on to be a sports athlete, if I want to go and even attempt to get into the Great Britain Olympics team, for example, even if I wanted to attempt it, just attempt it. I'm not saying I'll make it, but if I even wanted to attempt it, who do I need to become? You know, what, you know, food do I now need to take? What exercise do I need to take? What coaches do I need to get on board? So I hope we understand that, because the same thing applies when you're now going on to make some money. You want to make some money online? Great, come on then, let's do it. However, who do you need to become? You know, what do you need to adjust within you in order for you to now start getting the financial results that you're looking for? Look, believe it or not, there is a millionaire being created around the world every 60 seconds. A millionaire. I've been running now for about the last, 13 minutes, okay? So that means there have been 13 millionaires being created around the world somewhere. So in which case, if you are not one of those millionaires that is being created in the next 60 seconds, why not? Why not? Because the only reason why that will be because of us. It's not because of, oh, the economy and the wife and the kids and the this and the that and, you know, but it's COVID, Jay, and all the rest of it. We can't use these things as excuses, because there's people out there in the world right here, right now, that are still generating millions. You know, there are people as a result of COVID have gone on to make even more money. You know, what sort of companies can you imagine that have done very well as a result of COVID? If you look at what I'm on right now, I'm on Zoom, yeah? The person that invented Zoom, the guy that owns Zoom, he went from being a very successful person to now being within the top 100 richest people in the whole world, following on, you know, from last March. So within the last year, he's now become one of the top 100 people, most successful people, most financially successful people in the whole world. So it's not always about the situation, the COVID, the economy. How can we keep moving with the times and still go on to achieve the success that we're looking for? Yeah? So in terms of creating your financial freedom, you know, we've all got it within us. Now remember, look, it does come down to who you are. We've all got it within us. You've all got the opportunity to go on to create financial success, you know, financial freedom. How are you going to go about doing this within the next 12 months? Now look, a question that I'm going to ask each and every one of you is, you got an online business, or say you've got an idea on what it is that you want to achieve, yeah? You know, you want to go on to make 10 grand a month. Let's call it 10 grand a month, okay? All right, great. So what's your business plan? What's your structure? You know, or is it, oh yeah, but the thing is, Jay, look, I just saw this, you know, this Bitcoin thing, and all I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the Bitcoin course, and then it says all I've got to do is press that button, and then wait for that, and then press that button, and then I'm going to be making my 5-figure monthly income. Now, anything that you ever do, I promise you this, anything that you ever do is going to require a level of structure, a business plan. I'm going to give you an example in a moment of what a very good business plan will look like. But if you don't have a business plan, no matter what it is that you are doing, if you're doing affiliate marketing, e-commerce, you know, you're selling information products, you're doing the high ticket affiliate JV with Simon, you know, I know a lot of us are doing that, the high ticket commissions for promoting the internet business school products, yeah? All right, fine. What's your structure? What's your business plan around it? So yeah, we want to go, yeah, we're going to watch a few of the online, like the videos and all the rest of it, which is great, but what is the structure, the business plan? around anything of what you are now doing that's going to get you to a 5-figure monthly income. That's going to get you to 10 grand a month. With the business plan, how many sales do you need to make at £1,000 a sale before you are making 10 grand a month? Okay, 10 sales. Okay, great. If you're going to generate £1,000 as a commission, we need to make 10 of those a month, of which we're then making 10 grand a month. All right, fine. But how much traffic do we need? Converting at 1 or 2%. So, you know, if we need 10 people at £1,000, converting at 1%, we need we're talking about a decent amount of people. You know, converting at 1%. You know, we need a fair amount of traffic, but this is the type of figures of what it is that we've got to work out specifically. And we'll always go with a 1% conversion rate, a 1% conversion rate, because anything is up from there. But we start with a 1% conversion rate. So, okay, with a 1% conversion rate, how much traffic do you need, of which you're going to get paid X commission before you're now generating the income of what it is that you now want to generate? Does that make sense, everyone? Now, look, the thing is that I am breaking it down in terms of, look, this is what we need to do. You know, if you want to go on to generate an income, like you want to be financially free, now, who do you know that has gone on to create a great level of financial success who hasn't got a plan? Are we just winging it? You know, we just do a few courses, all right, yeah. All right, now I'm going to wing it. Because all of the courses are going to give you the strategy. You know, the Facebook course will give you the Facebook strategy. You know, the YouTube course will give you the YouTube strategy. But how are we now going to put all of that together? And that's where we're missing out. Like, you are not going to go on to become financially free consistently and maintain that. We're not going to go on to do that. Yeah, become financially free and be consistent. You know, within our financial freedom without no plan. When you break it down, it's really straightforward, right? It's really straight. It's simple. It's like, well, of course. You want to be able to go into Dragon's Den and say, right, this is my e-commerce website, and this is what we're doing, and here's how much traffic we're getting. Here's where we're getting the traffic from. Here is our customer acquisition cost. The cost to acquire a new customer. You know, here is that cost. You know, so you're going to go into Dragon's Den, you're going to break it all down, you're going to show them, and now they're going to be able to say, yeah. Or, yeah, well, maybe not. However, currently, a lot of us will go into Dragon's Den and say, well, you know, I've done the Bitcoin course, yeah? I've done the Bitcoin course, right? And then I've done the other chatbot course as well, and the Facebook thing and the affiliate thing. You know, it says I'm going to make some money, so, you know, that's the plan, you know? So do you want to invest? What are they going to do? They're going to laugh you out the door. Why? Because we're not being serious. We're not being a serious player in the game. And that's what I need each and every one of us to do, is become serious. Catherine has just mentioned in the chat. Thank you very much, Catherine, for your comments. Look, I have taken so many courses that I am coursed out. Oh, hang on. Right, where to go? Right, okay, I've taken so many courses that I'm coursed out. So it's a great question. How do we bring it all together? I haven't calculated my customer acquisition cost, so I'm going to show you that in a minute, yeah? Edward just mentioned, like, it's like Amstrad C64 1980s computers competing against the latest Intel dual-core supercomputer. There is no comparison. In order to become the supercomputer, we have to upgrade our minds and our spirits, yeah, etc. Look, we just need a plan. Always, everyone. You know, we always need a plan. And if you don't have a plan and you're going on to try and achieve what? What are you trying to achieve? You know, what you want to make, what, how much, what? You know, 100 grand a year? Well, you want to make £1 million, do you? With no plan? All right, well, good luck with that. Because everyone that I know within, you know, business, from myself to Simon Coulson, to all of us, we've all got a real solid plan. But in addition to that, we also need to be prepared to take action. We've got to take a lot of action. Because some of us sometimes, look, we love the idea of a digital business, and the reason why is because we're so focused on, yeah, but Jay, I want passive income. Oh yeah, but I want to sit on the beach and I just want the money to start flowing. Look, these things are realistic. However, You know, when you're just getting started, forget the passive income. Like, forget that. I'm going to be honest with you. Look, it's up to you. You go, oh, well, I know. I don't really agree with what Jay's saying. Yeah, you know, I'm going to do it my way. All right, fine. You do it your way. However, I'm saying forget the passive income because we're so focused on wanting to put our feet up and the money just rolling in that we then don't want to take no action. And I'm saying, look, okay, look, you will create a passive income business. We've all got passive income streams. But I can promise you now that that passive income stream didn't then just get created by just sitting there, putting my feet up, pressing a few buttons, and oh yeah, great, now it's all rolling in passively. That's why I say, look, please put that to the back of our minds. I know that you want to do it, you want a passive income. We all know that you want a passive income. That's why we're doing these type of businesses. We all know that's what it is that you want. So as a result of that, great, that's what I want too. However, it's not realistic to be thinking that all you've got to do is spend a week doing a few bits and bobs or spend a couple of days setting a few things up and now everything is completely passive, easy money. Now I'm making 10 grand a month. Let's go and sit on the beach. Let's just go and play golf and let's just do what we want. It's not realistic, everyone. You've got to be prepared to take a lot of action. And even if you don't have the time to take the action yourself, you've got to then outsource some stuff. But we've got to take the action, you know, and you've got to take consistent action. And then once you've taken some consistent action over maybe a few months, that's when it then becomes passive because you've set it up. You've got enough videos out on YouTube, for example, for people to be finding your content and to be, you know, driven to your websites. But you've got so much content out there, now it's passive. You can't just put out one video on YouTube and say, well, what's going on, Jay? What's going on? You said, you know, you said all you've got to do is put out some videos and, you know, I'm making money. I'm not making no money, Jay. What's going on? No, I'm saying, look, you've got to be consistent with putting out content. And then once you get to a certain point, you're going to be driving traffic organically, you know, whilst you sleep. That's when you make passive income. But it can take a little bit of time to get there. Yeah. Catherine just mentioned, I'm so delighted to hear this. A lot of these law of attraction speakers make it sound like you just imagine and believe and it all just happens for you. And they make it sound so easy. Successful businesses have a strategy, and I wonder why there's a lot more people that don't tell us this. I'll tell you the reason why. Look, I'm going to be honest with you here. I'm a very honest guy, right? Those of you that know me, you know that I just tell it as it is. The reason why they're not always going to tell you, you know, the intricate details of what you really need to do is because they want you to buy the course, right? You know, like, yeah, this Amazon course or this, you know, this law of attraction thing or this other thing. Obviously not us at the Internet Business School, no way. Hence the reason why you've got me, yeah? That's why you've got me here to try and, you know, give it to you in the way that I deliver it. You know, but there's so many other things out there. Oh, all you've got to do is this. Oh, yeah, all you've got to do. And then look, you then try that, you're never going to go on to make any money. Why? Because where's the structure? You know, where's the action? You know, where is all of that? William just mentioned, I've just signed up to an amazing Facebook program. I need an amazing affiliate product to integrate. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get to some of that in a moment. Okay, William, in terms of certain products and structure, you know. But like I say, you know, it's all about the structure of what it is that we need. Okay, otherwise it's not realistic. All right. In addition, accountability. We all need people to be holding us accountable. Every single one of us. Okay. I have somebody holding me accountable. Simon Coulson has people holding him accountable. Stas Prokofiev has people holding him accountable. You know, even in the early days, Richard Branson had people holding him accountable. You know, Oprah Winfrey. So what I'm saying is that if this is what successful people do, you know, again, this is something that you also need to be doing as well because you want to achieve the same results of what successful people achieve, right? So if that's the case, then you've got to do the same thing as what successful people do, which is to have people holding them accountable. In addition, finding mentors, of course. You know, if you don't have a mentor, I mean, what successful person do you know that doesn't have a mentor? So again, we want to really get to that real 5-figure monthly income or, you know, want to make £1 million. You know, who does that without having a mentor? You know, I've got a mentor, obviously, in Simon Coulson. Simon Coulson's mentor is always Andrew Reynolds. You know, Then you've got Donald Trump. Donald Trump's got a mentor. Richard Branson's had mentors. Oprah Winfrey's had mentors. Alan Sugar's had a mentor. All the Dragons and Dragons Den have had mentors. So 99% of people, of successful people that you know of, have all had mentors. And that's what's helped them get to the level of where they currently are at. Who's your mentor? And I mean somebody that you can get close with. Somebody that understands you. Somebody that knows some of the challenges of what you're going through. That's the level of mentorship of what I'm talking about here. So who's your mentor? I'm showing you, you want to go on and generate financial freedom for the next 12 months, within the next 12 months. There is no just press a button. And we've got to really get that in our minds. That there's no press a button and it just happens for us. We've got to go through the process of a business plan, taking action, accountability, having the right mentor. We've got to go through that process. And by us going through that process, then you can expect to become financially free within the next 12 months. Yeah. So when I'm talking about a business plan, I'm saying, well, what does your business plan look like? I'm going to give you an example, okay? Because again, this is really, really, really important stuff here. So let me show you a business plan for a business of what I have run at some stage, okay? So have a look at this. So you should be able to see my screen now. I'm sharing an Excel spreadsheet, all right? If you can't see it, just please mention it in the chat, okay? If there's any issues, all right? But look, I want to give an example. So this is based on a product of what I launched a little while ago, okay? Of which, look what it is I'm doing. So this is the plan. This is my detailed plan. Look, right then. Okay, ticket sales. I need to be making 100 ticket sales a month at £47 a sale. That means that is going to give me each month £4,700. Okay, so that's what that's going to give me on a monthly basis. All right. Hang on, just pop in the chat. Anything in the chat? Okay, right. Yes, yes, Catherine. It is very detailed. Yeah, it is very detailed. Okay. So right. So we've got 100 sales at £47, £4,700 a month. Okay, that's £56,400 a year. All right. Now, off the back of that, I'm expecting, I'm expecting 100 people to be attending something of what I'm doing, of where I've used online marketing to make these sales, of which I'm expecting 10 people from that 100 people that I'm in front of each month. I'm expecting 10 people to upsell to the next program, to upsell to the next level of the program at £2,000 or just under £2,000. So that means that each month I've sold 100 tickets, 10 people upsell to the next level at £2,000. That's given me 20 or just under £20,000. Okay, a month. All right. I hope this makes sense. Okay, £20,000 a month over the course of a year. That's just under £240,000. Okay, and that's that side of the structure. But then when I'm running those upsell events, so I'm getting 10 people to upsell from the initial course, right, or from the initial day that they're spending with me, 10 people, and then I'm going to run the workshop for those 10 people, that sign up each month once a quarter. So that means, look, 30 people a quarter have come through, following on from the each month me being in front of 100 people. Okay, I hope this is making sense. Let me know in the chat if it doesn't. All right. So now look, I've got 30 people, of which I am once a quarter I'm in front of. Okay, so all these people pay £2,000 to get there. Of which during these workshops, we'll be doing another upsell. And 20% of this audience will upsell to my retreat, my Bali or my Jamaica retreat, for example, yeah, at £5,000. We've got another 20% of people that will upsell for stuff of what we're doing within the Internet Business School. And we've also got another 20% of those people will upsell to another premium product of what I'm running. So this, look, you can see it all. This would all now gross me just under £500,000 in income. So £500,000. Okay, I hope everyone's understanding this. All right, let me just see in the chat, make sure everyone's understanding. Okay, right. So Jay, did you work backwards from your annual income go and break it into months? Not necessarily. You know, you can do it like that. You know, you can do it that way. And you like the sound of Jamaica, yeah, which is great. Yeah, I'm sure we all do, right? So this is the income side of things, okay? But then, of course, it's going to be unrealistic if we don't have any expenditure. So in order for me to be running these events every single month in front of 100 people, that's going to cost me £1,000 a room, for example, yeah, in a hotel room. So look, that's going to cost me 12 grand a year. But then, you know, as a way of getting people to me, I might do joint ventures with people, you know, as a way of getting those 100 people in the first place. You know, I might do a joint venture with Simon. I might do one with Paul O'Mahony. I might do one with Hemmel. I might do one with Stas or Darren Winters or Andy Harrington. So in which case, I will give them 50% of the fee of what I've been charging on the front end. That's their commission. We're doing a joint venture. So I've got to give them 50%. So they earn 50% of this fee here. Because they've helped me get 100 people in the room. They will earn 50% of that figure here, which is that figure. So over the course of the year, that's 28 grand. And then I've got my marketing costs at £1,300. So over the year, that's £16,000. So that £56,000 I was making on the front end that I was making, look, I'm actually giving that, I'm not actually making any money on that. Can you see? Yeah, so I'm being realistic. So you can imagine if I go to Dragon's Den, they understand where I'm coming from because I'm factoring in everything. Yeah. And then even, you know, the expenditure at the event, at the 2 day, at the event of where I've got the 30 people to the event. So these 30 people that have now upsold, you know, that's over a 2 day workshop. So that's going to cost me about £1,000. But you can see how I've broken it all down. You know, I've broken it all down. So what I'm saying is that, look, what's my expenditure? You know, I've still got to give away 50% commissions on sales for the upsell. You know, look, banners and stationery, you know, the venue, you know, networking drinks after the event, any staff expenses, miscellaneous costs, etc., etc. So again, you can see over here, you know, what my expenditure is going to be. So this business plan, and even down here again, I'm breaking it down even further when we go to the Bali retreat, right? When we go to Bali or Jamaica, look, we'll go there twice a year, we'll go there twice a year, of which within that I've got included, okay, rooms, you know, for everyone, you know, anyone that's signing up for it, like, you know, the rooms, you know, flights for the team. I've got to fly out some team members, you know, the venues, you know, the room, how much it's going to cost for the rooms for the team, food for the team. I have to cover all of that, you see. So, you know, that's then a realistic business plan. So that then means it's going to give me a net figure. So income versus expenditure. And now this business plan right here, this is I mean, I created this a while ago for a project of what I was doing, but this would net me £200,000 in my back pocket. In my back pocket. Okay. So that's the business plan. And so hopefully you can see it's like this business plan is going to produce me 200 grand. So all I've now got to do is follow the business plan to produce the £200,000. I hope that makes sense, everyone. Because again, look, we all need this for whatever businesses that we are running. We all need this. This is not just, oh yeah, well, hang on, Jay, that's you. This is something that we all need. So look, feel free to pop in the chat anything that your thoughts on what it is that I've just been showing you. Irene is asking, does it mean all 6 upsells would be for all 3 programs? No, it doesn't mean that. It means, you know, 6 people will buy that, 6 people will buy that, 6 people will buy that, for example. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, how long did it take to plan it out? Look, it doesn't have to take a long time. You know, it's you know, it's how well you know your business. But spend a bit of time on it, because the more time you can spend on it, you know, the better results and the more detail that you are being. Okay. So like I say, we all need this. How do you know how many people will buy the various programs from you? Look, if it's fair to say 10%, you know, a 10% upsell, which is, you know, typically we'll go with 20%. But I will look at a 10% upsell, a 10% sell, like conversion rate, but then the upsell conversion rate will be 20%. Yeah. So say the 100, you know, converting from 100 to that buying the initial product, say for example, at £2,000, 100 people, I'm in front of 100 people, 10% of those people will buy for the £2,000. From the people that have bought for the £2,000, 20% of those people will then buy the next level of the upsell. Okay. Dragon's Den is, for those of you that are not aware, it's just basically a TV program where you've got some investors and you go and you pitch your business in front of the investors. You know, it might be like Shark Tank, if you've seen Shark Tank and stuff like that. So look, again, this is stuff that is really important, all right? Really, really, really important stuff that we want to be considering, okay? So how do we go about systemizing a business? All right. Now, so many of us want to get to a point where we're, you know, in our businesses and it becomes very passive for us. Like I say, yes, we can get to that point. However, you know, please don't be focusing on that straight away. But when you are now systemizing your business, you will get to a point where, okay, how you go about doing it is you might have outsourcers, virtual assistants to help you in relation to, you know, managing things of what you may well need. So you're going to need this when it comes to systemizing your business, depending on what your business is. You know, automation, things like chatbots, okay, to automate the process. You know, email marketing series, like we're all on Simon's email list, right? That's how we even found out about the Saturday school, right? So what I'm saying is that, look, you're on his email list. So he's not sending you an email every single day, is he? Like sitting there writing the email out. You've got to be joking. You're on an email series. You know, all of this stuff, you know, helps you to generate income, you know, on autopilot because you've now just created an email series. Watch out for some of Simon's emails that he's now going to be sending you. Sometimes he might be promoting something, which is an affiliate link, right? So that means that you go on, you click on that, you buy something, he's making money out of that. And, you know, he doesn't have to do anything. He's already created the email series. Yeah. So again, you know, you can automate your business, but this is stuff that we grow into rather than all of a sudden we set it up like this. We don't set it up like this. You know, we somewhat, but then it becomes more and more and more automated over a period of time. Then we've got software subscriptions, okay? You know, software subscriptions can also help you automate your process as well, which works really well, all right? So how would you go about making £1,000 in the next 30 days? So look, I've just been speaking about, look, how you become financially free. It's up to you. Some of you will hear me louder than others, okay? I'm hoping that you all hear me very loudly because I'm just showing you what it's really going to take you to get to that point of financial freedom, all right? So we need the business plan, we need the structure, we need the accountability partners, we need the mentors, we need all this stuff. But over the course of the next 30 days, how do we go about generating £1,000 in 30 days? Now look, again, what we've got to identify is what is going to be the cost of your product. How much money are you going to make out of it, out of your products, whatever it is you're going to be promoting? How many sales do we need to hit your income goal? You know, what with a conversion rate of just 1%, how much traffic do you need? Okay, so you want to go on to make £1,000 in the next 30 days. All right, well, what are you selling? How much money are you going to make out of it? You know, what's the, you know, with a conversion rate of 1%, you know, how much traffic do you need? We've got to start really thinking like this because you can imagine this is what successful people do, right? This is how we think. We've got a plan. We plan it all out. Yeah. So an easier way. So for those of you that's like, yeah, all right, sounds great, Jay, I'll do all of that. Sounds brilliant. Look, an easier way to start generating a decent amount of money very quickly is to work with a high ticket affiliate product or a high ticket product. Doesn't have to be an affiliate product, but a high ticket product. Okay? Something that will pay you £500 a commission or £400 a commission, £250 a commission. Because then all you then need to do is sell 4 of those in the month. You've made £1,000. And that's it. So a high ticket product, you know, again, is an easier way to hit your financial targets. You know, then you can do things like a webinar, and then obviously that will then convert into sales. So what do I mean? When I'm talking about like a high ticket product, you know, you've got like the Internet Business School affiliate scheme, yeah? So, you know, I know lots of us on this call, because I've seen all the names of the people on the call. I know lots of us are doing the work with Simon high ticket affiliate commission JV thing with Simon, right? Where, you know, you get to keep 100% of the commission you know, up until you've made like £20,000 or something like that, then it drops down to 80%. Yeah, I know a lot of us are doing that. You know, so you know, the Internet Business School is a high ticket product. All of our products sell for hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds. Now, if you're going to keep 100% of that commission, well, how many of those do you need to be selling a month before you've made £1,000? How many of those you need to sell within the next 30 days to make £1,000? Maybe what? Maybe 1 or 2 or 4, but that's it. No, you don't have to go on and make, you know, oh, I've got to make 1,000 sales. I've got to make 500 sales. No, you don't. We need to make maybe, look, 4 or 5 sales, maybe even less than that, in order for you to make £1,000 in the next 30 days. So how would you go about doing it? Webinars, yeah? This is where you can use webinars. You know, places like meetup.com, Eventbrite, you know, we can be putting on webinars of where, look, I'm going to show you in a second how you can create an automated webinar that you don't even need to do the speaking on that webinar. And you can still be directing people towards your affiliate links on the webinar and get paid. So, in fact, let me jump out of here and give you a live example, okay? I'm going to give you a live example of what it is that I'm talking about right now, okay? Right, so let me jump into Google. So you should all be able to see me. Yeah, right, I'm on Google now, okay? Right, so look, Simon's got the affiliate system here, yeah? So, you know, if you go to the internetbusinessschool.com and you can sign up with Simon's affiliate scheme, or like I say, a lot of you are already going to be on his high ticket affiliate commission program, okay? Now, when you within there, so say when I click in here, I can click in here and it says register, or you can log in and all the rest of it. Now, when you log in, you will be able to find webinars like this, okay? Webinars like this. Now, this is a pre-recorded webinar. Look, just press play. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to create a webinar using Zoom and do exactly what I'm doing right now, yeah? Watch this. So I can use Meetup. This is meetup.com, okay? So I can use meetup.com. And what Meetup is like a middle person between somebody who wants to attend events and some people who are putting on events. So I might put on events like this. You can see me right here. Look, I'm putting on an event on Monday, okay? So, you know, I just put that, I'm going to put that event on. You know, you will typically start generating members to your Meetup organically. So these people just come organically. Like this is, remember, Meetup is like a middle person, like eBay. When you go on eBay, you're looking for something to buy, right? And eBay allows you the platform to try and find whatever, and all right, yeah, there's the iPhone or the presenter clicker or whatever it is you want to buy. So Meetup is the same thing. It's just connecting people like speakers like myself with other people who want to attend events like what it is that I've got, okay? So again, look, here is the event here, you know, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the event. I'm organically going to get people coming to join this event organically. I can also use a bit of Facebook if I wanted to, like this, and I can grow a page on Facebook, and I can, like, you know, post content on Facebook like this, of where, look, when they click on this link here, they're now taken to my to my Meetup page, if that decides to work. Well, it should work in a minute. Come on, work. I'm doing a live example here. You've got to work. Okay, right, never mind. Right, but it's going to just drive people to, oh, here we go. Okay, right, timed out. But it's going to drive people here anyway, okay? It's going to drive people directly, you know, from Facebook. It will drive people to my event. So I'm just going to get more bums and seats. I'm going to get more people there, okay? Now, what I then do is put on the event in the exact same way. So I'm going to put on an event. I'm going to start an event on Zoom. So you're going to have a Zoom account. But watch, all I'm going to do is this. So look, I'm telling everybody on Meetup to join me at 8 o'clock, yeah, for a great webinar on whatever it may well be, you know, how to make money on the internet. You know, I then maximize my screen just like this. I go into the Internet Business School, just like this. They've got a pre-recorded webinar. Let me make sure I'm sharing my sound. And this is the webinar that I've now just driven everyone to. Watch.
Well, hello there and welcome to the webinar. My name is Simon Coulson. I'm the author of the Amazon #1 best-selling book, Entrepreneur. And in this presentation, I want to teach you 6 different ways that you can earn in the online economy from home.
Okay, right, I'm not going
So
to
firstly,
play
let me
all of
introduce
that.
myself.
But what I'm basically saying here is this, is that we're driving people from Meetup to a webinar, a pre-recorded webinar that Simon's already done, of which at the end of the webinar, Simon is going to tell everybody to click on the link in the chat. And the link in the chat will be what? Your affiliate link, right? So again, look, you want ways of how you can go about generating income, within a short period of time. Well, look, again, I'm showing you, here's this one strategy of where, again, you're going to use Meetup. Meetup will generate organic people, but you can use Facebook to get even more people across to your Meetup, of which, get everybody there congregated at a certain day and a certain time, and then play the pre-recorded webinar. Make sure your affiliate link is in the chat area. They click on that affiliate link. You're going to get paid 100% of the commissions for those of you that are on the Work with Simon scheme. Those of you that are not, you can still get paid 25, 30, 40%, just by being on Simon's affiliate program, program. Yeah. I hope this is making sense, everyone. Again, look, I am pushed for time right now, okay? So I can't spend all the time in the world going through some of this stuff. Where do you find these webinars on the internet? But just log into the members area, Yuan. Just log into the members area, sign up for the affiliate program at the Internet Business School, and you'll see it all within there, yeah? So I hope that makes sense. Okay, well, look, send an email through to support at internetbusinessschool.com, and they'll point you to it. Yeah, it's just in there. You just need to have a look. It's on the left-hand side with all of the different products of what you can promote. You see it at the very bottom. It says Evergreen Webinar. And all you've got to do is just click on it. Okay? So I hope this is making sense, everyone. Okay? Because again, an example. So look, you've got a high-ticket product like the affiliate thing of what I've just been talking about. We're using Meetup to drive the traffic. And then, again, people are clicking on your links and you're making sales. Yeah, you'll make sales off the back of that. Okay, and again, like I say, some of you on 100% commission, so that means that, look, you get one person that buys something, you might get paid as much as £1,000 in the commission, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. Now remember, you've got to get your head around it, and you've got to do multiple different webinars. I can't guarantee that on every single webinar you're going to make loads of sales. But the more webinars you can do one of those a week, you can do 2 a week, you can do 2 a day. If you want to, it's just pre-recorded stuff. So the aim of the game is to do quite a few. I hope this is making sense, everyone. All right, I've got to speed up because we've got the wonderful Cheryl waiting to come on in a moment. So look, how do you ensure that you develop the right mindset, everyone? Because this is key. The mindset is key. I can't stress that enough. Who do you learn from? Okay. Like, how do I know? Like, where did I learn this stuff from? I'd love to just say, oh yeah, it was me. Yeah. Yeah, it's me. Look, I'm a genius. I should be in NASA. I should be working for NASA. Yeah. I'd love to be able to say that. But you know what? I learned it from people like Simon and other successful entrepreneurs, and then just apply it for myself, and that's it. That's it. So who do you learn from? It's important to have mentors. Okay. So how do successful people think? It's important to understand how we think, because again, that's what's going to help you become successful. So little things like, look, I will continuously grow as a person. I may face hurdles, but I will find a way around it. Then we've got, I plan my day with detail and intent. I will see this through. I focus on becoming the best. With what I just showed you, I've just showed you a strategy, and I've showed you about business plans. Some of us will go, all right, yeah, Jay, well, I really fully understand what it is that you're saying, and I'm going to do that. Some of us will do that. Some of us will be like, yeah, all right, yeah, it'll go over our head. So that means that we'll be back to square one. It's, oh yeah, well, I saw this push button thing, and all I've got to do is press this button. But then when it doesn't work, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. That's what it said on the tin, but I just don't know what's going on. Because again, look, I'm trying to show you everything. in terms of, look, who you need to become. And then you add some strategies towards who you need to become, and then away you go. All right? So other things of what successful people will think. I am grateful for what I have. I create win-win situations for all. The speed of your progress is directly related to the intensity of your effort. The person who wants it the most is the person who ends up winning. I'm responsible for making my own success. No one gets to decide anything for you. Every decision is completely yours to make. All right? Study success. Study successful people. That's how you're going to get there. Otherwise, it's up to you. You'll be listening to me speak this time next year. You'll be hearing me say the same thing. Some of us, the penny would have dropped. And then you've got your accountability partners. You've got people to help you. You've got your mentors. Because the penny's truly dropped. And then you go on to achieve the success that you're looking for. But I need the penny to drop for all of us, because this is where it's at. You want to make money? I'm showing you how to do it. Yeah. So my top tips for success will always be surround yourself with the right people. This is my #1 tip for success. In addition, get yourself a mentor. Whatever it takes, everyone. Never give up, and anything is achievable. Okay? Make that commitment to yourself that you are now ready to become successful. All right? There's lots of different strategies of what you can do, but again, it comes down to who you are, which is going to determine your level of success. Remember, really important. What do you need? You need people to hold you accountable. And I'm not talking about Steve or Dave from the pub. Yeah, Michael, yeah, I'm trying to do this thing. Yeah, can you hold me accountable? Yeah, of course I can, mate. Yeah. Somebody that's got what it is that you want. Get them to hold you accountable. Right, so I'm going to set up this e-commerce business. Right, I'm going to do the business plan for the e-commerce, but I need you to hold me accountable that I'm going to have this done by the end of the week. Yep, all right, fine. Right, now that's done. Right, I need you to hold me accountable that I'm going to create the Facebook thing and the website thing and this thing. I need you to hold me accountable. Yeah, all right, cool. It just means that we always get things done, and we all have this. Not just me, not just Simon, we all have it. Okay? As I mentioned, look, we all have mentors. I have a mentor. Simon has a mentor. Simon's mentor has a mentor. So if that's what we all do, I'm just being very, very clear. You want to go on to make a really nice 5-figure income? Well, who's your mentor? A 5-figure monthly income, that is. Who's your mentor? Yeah? Things like that. So the question is, I know I've kind of gone through this quite quickly, and certainly towards the end. So apologies about that. All of this is on recording, though, yeah? So you can go back over this as many times as you need to. But the question of what I'm going to ask you is, what are you going to be doing differently to ensure that you get different results? That is the question, okay? Because we want each and every one of you to get the financial results that you are looking for. And look, you can get these results, but you've got to just do the same thing as what all of us successful people do. Just follow suit. And if you do that, then you can expect to get the results that we get. I wasn't always a digital marketer. Again, all I've done is just copy Simon. What would you do, Simon, if you was me? Yeah, Jay, I'll do this, I'll do that. All right, cool. Works for you, works for me. And that's it. That's as simple as it needs to be. All right? But again, we've got to be around the right people. All right? So on that note, everyone, I'm going to be handing over to Cheryl in a moment. But just before we do, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. All right? But within that 5 minutes, what I'd like you to do, for those of you that, that you feel that you could do with a little bit of help, if you want to have a bit of a chat, where, okay, look, here's your biggest blockage, or here's your biggest challenge of what you've been facing, or look, I just really feel that, I need this accountability, or I need something, Now, look, I'm here to give you a quick call, and I'm going to give you a quick call, and I'm going to help you, okay? I'm going to give you some direction, again, help you get over some of the challenges. We want all of our students here at the Internet Business School to go on to achieve whatever success it is that they're looking for. So I'm going to pop this link in the chat. So for those of you that are interested in having a bit of a chat with me, like I say, you want to get ahead, you want to learn exactly how. Well, look, let me give you a little bit more information. So I'll give you a quick call, and we can have a bit of a chat in terms of, what's going wrong, or what you've tried before that, you're struggling, or anything that I've spoken about today that you're not really too sure of. Again, I'm going to give you a quick a call, and we can have a quick chat about that. All right. So I've just popped the link in the chat. Right, let me make sure I've got that right. I just popped it in the chat. Right, let me click on it. because sometimes people say, oh yeah, but Jay, the link doesn't work. Let me make sure that link works. Right, that link works, okay? I've just checked it, so it works. So just go into the chat, okay, and click on that link and fill out that form. And all I'm going to do is I am going to give you a quick shout. I'll give you a quick call, and we can have a bit of a chat over, you know, where you're struggling at the moment, for example. You know, some of the challenges that you might be facing, you know, some of the hurdles, you know, some of the things of what you might not have understood. How do you go about building a business plan? I don't get it, Jay. You know, well, how do I build a business plan for affiliate marketing, or for this or for that? So go ahead and fill out that form. Is a sample spreadsheet available, please? Yes, look, fill out the form. Yeah, fill out the form. I want to chat with you. And then again, look, if you need a template of a business plan or anything like that, I can always give that to you, no problem at all. So feel free to fill out the form. I'll give you a quick chat. I'll give you a quick call. It's not going to be until probably Monday or Tuesday, though. Probably Tuesday, to be honest with you. Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll give you a call over Tuesday, Wednesday. All right.